sunlight in my eyes, and I can't realize after 365 days being caught in a hot box called algebra class. And I have been studying so much, but I didn't get a chance to study since the semester has started. And the test is next week. And I know I've been figuring out how to do it, this annoying thing, and I know it's going to happen. But when I do that 365 days of real torture of balling up some paper, sketching all the pencils, and leave the balling of paper way up high to the ceiling, I couldn't get a chance to study, not much less. Just this morning, I was in the bus, and all the snow came tumbling down. I was so excited to get some A's, but more snow powdered to appear. But the whole snow is covering the whole county like Betsy Ross's old bloomers. I couldn't believe that I was in a good, hazy, lazy kind of experience of getting to that test. But then when I was in the bus, all the funky feet, all the funky sweaty armpits, elbows, knees, everywhere was all over my face after I tried to study. And they were just using their yip-yappers all night long. Until I told John, the bus driver, about the bus had passed a marquee that says, "School closed, weather condition." I wouldn't believe it either. And I asked him, why is the bus had passed? I asked him, is it still snowing? Do you know when this moron look at me and pretty get ready to attack me and say, "Sweetheart, you got some nerve to tell me if there's a passing on by that says no school and there is a snow blizzard right here." That's like asking you, telling this lazy but stupid question. I was like, well, excuse me, sir. I was so excited about the test until this came along. And man, it is not easy. Now I have to stay home another week where all the snow came snowing in and lots of snow be bounding in when I couldn't even concentrate. But I have getting to be a little more far-fetched as I can because I was so excited. And the test is supposed to be today. But then more snow be pounding in. So I was like, I can't stay home. I don't even like houses. But more than likely, then another week came, the snow melted, and I was so happy to get ready for the test. I was so jittery, I was so amazed. I was sitting on my desk. Listen, kiddies. I was sitting on my desk, getting my pen and paper, and jot down everything that I know that I could get ready to do. But doing all these panicking, ratchet, hot mess algebraic expressions, I'm telling you, I have been studying, really studying, for 3 to 6 hours until this came. I don't believe I have a 58 on my paper. I have a big, red, fat, juicy 5.8 landed smack on there after I've been studying so hard just to get things where I get to do. And I've been practicing so much, and I'm practicing so hard that I could ever be. Now, I have felt like I have been knocked down in a snowbound that caught like it did in Arcadia. And I can't take it. Ah! It really gets on my nerves. But I know in my heart, if you don't know what you're doing, what you know how to do some algebraic expressions and some mixed numbers and division, I guarantee you probably learn how to do them. Now, you might probably say, now, Jazz Lady, you gonna get a face smack when you're telling me how to do some math work. Well, it ain't gonna be a big smack in the face when you learn how to do mostly all the work that needs to be done. I mean, who could ever thought that learning from mathematics is not so hard to do? Now, I have done so much for the past 3 years, and it ain't cool, but I have been doing so much of practicing and understanding most long. And I didn't get to learn how to study the math until I was in college. And baby, it ain't cheese grits with sausage. I have practiced 3 years. And baby, you have to get through studying and get the whole facts straight. Now, when you do division with mixed numbers, it's going to take a whole lot. It's like having Ben Franklin holding a kite with his spectacles and make a big spark. Now, if Einstein were to look at you right through his grave and say, sweetheart, good riddance, because you made the grade, because you had done a whole lot and you're a winner. Well, it's okay. But I believe that you could do it so much, or so many are doing math and anything else. But for me, you have to get ready, because this is going to blow the boat out of the water. And I know when you do multiplication, like division with mixed numbers, it gives you a simple fact of how to get things done, how to get things quick, simple with keywords that you have to understand. And I'll show you how to do it. When you really want to learn how to do division with mixed numbers, here's what you have to do, but you got to face things what you do. You got to know how to solve the problem, learn the key rules and the key words of actually how to do them. Now, this little curvy out shell of a curve that is called the quotient. Now, it supports the numbers to stay in place for what you can expect it for. And this little straight line about there that connected to the quotient, this is called a dividend. Now, a dividend shows you have to separate different of where the numbers are, so it won't be close together, just to separate to keep it in one whole place. But they don't get along as much, honeys. I'm telling you, they are so ugly. I'm telling you, child, it was having a Mason-Dixon line, broke the Bermuda Triangle, and slaughtered in the middle of midnight. I'm telling you, they don't get along as much. But I guarantee you will get all the things that you could get from. And see, with the 5, 6, and 7, now you number runners might know about the 5 and 6 and 7, those 3 wonderful digits. And I could dig so much that you could prepare for what you know what's going on. Now, the 5 shows the good hard strike. The 6 represented the good triple double strike. And the good old number 7, the lucky number 7 that goes how beyond that it ever go. Now, you have to get what you care to do and do something right. Now, here are the rules to the basic way of division, multiplying, and leave things done to leave it through mixed number. Now, you have to know what with 36 going to 56. And more likely,
I said, how dare you, Nick? Leave me. Okay.
now we know that 36 times 1 is, of course, 36. But don't forget to put the 1 right here to make it complete, to make the whole number just separate as it did. Remember I told you about doing with the dividend? That separate each number so it won't clot it out together. Now, we know that 5 and 3, these 2. And this will make a whole scene, my cats and kitties. This will make a grand spanking number 20. Now, do I hear what I ever wanted to hear? Thank God you had done a good job of doing your subtraction in vision. Now, mostly you have to put the number 7 right here. Put the lucky number 7 right here. And you got the whole 207. Everything is groovy and everything is cool, because you know how to do your basic work of getting things done. Now, you have to know what 36 will go into 207. Now, we know that 36 times 5 is, of course, do I hear about 180? Oh, ain't that a groove, people? That's how you're done those. Now you put the number 5 right up here. Now you put the number 5 right up here. Now this will make a 15 for the whole mixed number. But now you have to figure out what would 207 will go to 180. Now, just to be more specific, you have to borrow from 0 to 8. You cannot take 0 from 8. So this becomes a 10. And you cancel the number 2, that will also becomes a 1. 1 and 1 leaves 0. And 2, 10, and 8 leaves 20. 27. Put the 7 right down here, and that's what you got. But hold on. That you have to put the 27 right up here with this little line called, a fraction. Now, this 27 became as a numerator. Now, the numerator is the top of the fraction that shows the lesser the part that you could do. And then you have to put the 36 right here that was left over. You have to put the 36 right up here and put it right under. Right under where the 27 is at. And here you go. And this is how you finish the whole line of doing division with mixed numbers. You got 15, 27 over 36. But we're not finishing yet, my cats and kitties. This has come a better part. You have to learn. 15 and 36. You have to know what it is. Now, you have to figure out to check the whole math to see if it's true. You have to basically know how 15 times 36 would matter. Now, 5 and 6 leaves 30. 6, that leaves 9. Now that leaves 9. You got 15. You got 3. 3 times 3 is 3, plus 1 leaves 4. Now you have to do the whole basics of addition right here. Now, that leaves 14, and that leaves 4 plus 1 leaves 5. But we're not finished yet. But you have to put the 27 where you put it as a numerator right across under the 240. There you go. Now we know 7, 4, and 2 leaves 6, and you put the 5 down here. There you got. When you check your work and see how it ever go. Now we know that 5, 6, 7 is the same thing when you're doing with the dividend when you do with this number right here. That's how you do it with multiplication, adding, subtracting, everything for that matter. That's how you do it. You do it mixed numbers with division. I will show you the next part of it by the time we'll go through. Thank you so much. Faith in us, Christ the bread and such. You can have yourself, but oh, don't take too much. Papa may have, Mama may have, but God bless a child that's got his own. If you see everything walk down the door, you don't see him no more. And when it is, when it's spinning, money won't come round here no more. Ooh, wasting day. Cross the bridge and such. You can have yourself, but oh, don't take too much. Papa may have, Mama may have, but God bless the child. But God bless the child. God bless the child. Has got his own. Has got his own.
The lyrics play over.